Hello again. Lovely day. Lovely day. A little bit on the breezy side, but we'll leave the wind blocker off for now. We're heading down the seawall. Oh yes. Just a little bit later getting out than I normally would have been today. Been doing some stuff for my daughter-in-law's birthday, finalising her card and everything. Going to see her later on this afternoon. Her birthday isn't until next week some point, but he's taking her off to Scotland on a little mini break, taking them all off, the whole family. So this is the last time I'll see her before her birthday, so I had to get everything ready to give her this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's video of the bombing of the station. There was one mistake I'd like to correct in it, I think anyway, and it wasn't to do with the historical side of things. Oh hello, that was a happy train. It was to do with Callum's birthday. I said the day that it goes out, it will be his birthday. I think unfortunately though I got that slightly wrong, and it'll be the day this video goes out. Anyway, another mention for you, Callum. Lovely. So we just take a moment to observe. It is the observation deck after all. Spot of observation. Before we wander the entire distance along the seawall and back with plenty of viewers, clips, videos and photos along the way. Smashing. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone that sends stuff in. Really makes the channel special. Community effort. It's lovely to be able to do birthdays and give shout outs and show your pictures from Teignmouth, etc. Really is nice, rather than me trying to work something to do out every day myself. Lovely. As I say, a little bit more on the breezy side today, but at least you get the ambient noise. And I've even got my coloured shirt on. Lovely. Due for a haircut soon too, I think. Crazy. And the seawall greets me with the train. And it's Paddington in Peru. What a way to start off. Lovely. See you, Paddington. And we'll start off our viewer submissions with a lovely picture from Martin's 1990s book of trains. I'll give you the details of it in voiceover. That way I get it right. Here we go. Martin says this is 7014 Carhays Castle on the 28th of September 1959. 7:55 AM in the morning, Penzance to Swansea. And that's from his 1990 book. Thanks for that, Martin. Much appreciated. I have decided to drop the wind blocker on now, as I am indeed walking directly into the wind. Shouldn't affect anything though, because it's really just the trains we need the ambient noise of, isn't it? Amy was down here on the beach yesterday with her doggos. Here's 5 pictures of them enjoying the lovely sunshine at Teignmouth Beach. And one day we're bound to meet up, and I'm bound to see her gang of doggos in person. It's lovely. Will it be a happy train? Will we even hear it? Yes, I heard that. You might not over the wind blocker, but I did. Excellent. And that's another happy one. 2 happy trains in a row. They're not coming too thick and fast. I'm stood here on the wall talking to Barry. So, lovely. And that's Barry back at Wetherspoons Barry, not the other Barry. There we are, that's more of a complete shot, isn't it? Than I've been doing just now, where I don't realise they're coming and catch them halfway through. All good, all good. Well, that was nice. Nice to see Barry. Didn't know he was down. I thought he came down the other day and I missed him. But there he was, large as life on the seawall, Smashing. Didn't put him in the video, but that's okay. All good. Lovely to see him anyway. Still got our makeshift bench down there on the beach. Our log. Lovely. Now, you know the Lion, the steam vehicle from the docks that we keep going back to? Vince sent me in this link to a video. He says it's at a steam show. Anyway, there's the video thumbnail. You can see the Lion is in the thumbnail, top left, I believe. And the link is above to that video. So do check it out if you'd like to see the Lion in action recently. Lovely. There's hardly any of that breakwater left now. Hardly any of it left. Yep, nearly all gone. We shall, of course, visit the one and only Rufus T. Robin on our way back, because I've got to keep everything straight in my head for all the other clips, the videos, etc. So I've got to try and remember to share. I think I can hear a train behind me. So I can. Let's hope it's a happy one. Yes, lovely. Happy train. We're doing well for the happy ones today, aren't we? Doing very well. And we're also doing very, very well for the weather as well. So if you remember last time I was up here, I was filming the Northern Belle. And I was stood over there underneath those trees, trying to keep out the rain. And I captured a chap who was filming, doing his own video of the train going by. He got in touch, he said, "Hello Bill, I'm Sam. I'm in your video, haha." I said, "Hello Sam, I'll check it out." So I did. Anyway, this is Sam's video, thumbnail, there he is. And if you click on the link up the top there, that'll take you to view it, and you can see me hiding from the rain. Give Sam a sub as well. Not that he really needs it, he's doing very well. But there you go, always polite to suggest it, isn't it? Always polite to suggest it. Cheers, Sam. There is seagull drama. Seagull number 1 wants what seagull number 2 has in his beak. Whatever that is. So they're going to be very noisy about it. And why not? It's a lovely day for a scream and a shout if you're a seagull. More local news. For those of you who've been following it, I know quite a few of you are interested about the Devon Valley situation. If you remember, they applied for planning permission to turn it into permanent residences. But John's got in touch with me. That's the John that sends in all the photos and that, and did the bombing book for me. Sent me the bombing book. And that's one's his grandson's birthday today. And he sent me in this. Here we are. I'm not going to stick them for very long. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. And it says that the planning appeal has been rejected. So it has to stay a holiday park and not permanent residence. Lovely. Pleased with that. Pleased with that. Good stuff. All together, whee! Lovely. Now, Janice and Jeff, long-time contributors and subscribers to the channel, were down here yesterday, I believe, round about here on the seawall. And I think they caught a happy train. Here we go. Happy train. So thanks for that, Janice. And got another picture of yours later on when we get at the end, haven't we? Lovely. And of course, not that I'm going to forget, but you never know if I get a bit sidetracked. Kev's Picks. Here we go, you know the score by now. There's the page. There he is, nice and big. And there's the other one. Nice and big. And there we are, Kev's Picks for the day. Thanks, Kev. Absolutely smashing. Our slippage. Lovely. Always time to stop for a train, even if the train's not going to stop for us. Oh, now I've been told by Barry who I was chatting to earlier, who is going to go and catch that train now, that was a different castle set on it, but I'm not 100% sure. You know me in trains, love to film them, but I'll take his word for it. Anyway, different castle set on the HST, smashing. And there goes the other Barry with his granddaughter, who we've met before on the channel. So we have both Barrys today, even though only one's been filmed. One's on that HST, and one's walking down the wall. Barry-tastic. Lovely. This is indeed a beautiful view of those rocks and the Parson and the Clark. Of course, it hasn't changed that much recently. Let me line up an old photo that shows the Clark when he still had a head. Here we go. I came across a series of about 6 really nice clear black and white photos, dated approximately the 30s, I think, from someone called Jeffrey. I'll put his name up, copyright, on the bottom, just to cover things, because I'm not trying to be cheeky, but they were such good pictures I had to share. Here's the first one. There we are, Parson and the Clark in the background, and a lovely lady dressed up, enjoying herself on the seawall. And be a few more of those lovely clear black and white shots to come in the future when I sort them out and work out exactly where they all are taken from. Lovely. Good old Parsons Tunnel, where all the trains come in and out. And that pile of rocks there, been there all my lifetime. Nice place for people to sit in the summer. And there is indeed the one and only Salty Dog. Remember Janice and Jeff earlier on? They did the happy train. They were over there and they said they got visited by Rufus. Here's their picture. So cheers for that, guys. Not sure if it's my Rufus or not, but it was a Rufus. That's what matters. And I've officially done the distance, which means something very special to someone who I expect is watching. There we go, I can start heading back now. Get counted, of course, at the counting point. But that was quite a lot to keep straight in my head. All those different submissions, different people, etc, etc. Here we are. Bloop, bloop. I've been counted. I heard a nice loud toot of a very happy train. That's Spray Point. There's our plane, still stuck, but now we know it's possibly one of the green foam ones from Gay's Creamery in Dawlish. Now we know. And I've decided I can risk taking the wind block off now. It's a little bit more crunchy. An ambient noise. There's our water trickle. Can't tell at the moment, but probably not very trickly at all today. Something quite intense going on with the gulls down there. Drop into a bit of a heavier zoom, 12 times. Maybe they've got some fish in that little pool there. I don't know. Quite a noise. He was a happy one as well. Unfortunately though, I didn't start filming until after I'd heard it. Wee! Right, time to go and feed Rufus. Here we are, Rufus Land. A lovely little magical place, which is just expanding daily, isn't it? Fantastic. This is a couple of bigger birds fly out of the trees. Anyway, let's get some food out, put my contribution in. Don't look much now, it's all spread out. See a bit of mealworms in there. Got some in there with the cashew nuts, plenty on the floor, and some in the Rufus feeder container thing with his name on it. So we've got fat balls up here, he's got a birdhouse to live in. Coconuts appeared, absolutely smashing. Great stuff guys, all of you that contribute to this. And I very much expect with all the activity and food up there from people, that within the next month or so, maybe October, we should start to see an abundance of birds. Because that's about the time I was first going up to visit him last year. And so, you know, obviously you can't expect him to be the same in the summer, can you? When they've got bird things to do, and in the spring as it is in the winter, when times are tough. But yes, I expect we'll start seeing lots more of him up there and his pals. Oh, certainly warm today. Certainly warm. Good job I didn't make the mistake of wearing my fleece. I'd have been baked. Wow. One last look at Skewbridge. Let me just throw that picture back up again because it's so nice. Cheers again, Martin. Lovely. And there we are, that was the seawall. Last glance of a busy bean. There we go. Thanks for joining me. That was the seawall. And I'm heading up now. Finish off with my birthday stuff for the daughter-in-law when she comes up later. Lovely. Take care. Hopefully over to Dawlish tomorrow on my own to see all this destruction of the golf course. See you then. Take care. Bye.